We are dads and we love tech, and we know your dad does too. It's Joe and Tony. Welcome to Dadgets. Oh my gosh, are
Sorry.
you
Yeah.
okay?
No, I just, it's getting passed around the house. I didn't have it at
Oh,
first. Now I have it. And,
oh,
we
Joe,
got another cold going through the house
you don't
here.
look great, buddy. You don't sound great. You don't look great.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I
mean,
know
there's stuff going all around. I'm not surprised,
this one's hitting me hard. I gotta say the kids,
buddy.
were fine. Wife, not so bad. And of course, I'm running around waiting on them. And now I'm hit with it really hard. And,
It's the thankless
nobody's,
task.
nobody's
Yeah,
waiting
nobody's.
on me now.
That's what I was gonna say. Nobody's taking
Yeah.
their turn with you. You
Nope.
held the buckets and you cleaned
Right.
out, held the hair back, and threw
Uh-huh.
away all the Kleenexes. Got the Nyquil, got all the
Yeah, yeah.
stuff. Nobody's doing that for you, though, are
I
they?
mean, people are offering, and I have sort of isolated myself, you know, away. So that's part of it.
Yeah, it's a nice hotel.
Saying
It's a nice
yeah,
hotel. You got.
thanks. Yeah, it's a Westin.
It looks great.
I spared no expense for myself in this situation. I'm
You
I'm
got to take
sick. I
care of
gotta,
yourself.
yeah,
Yep. Mhm.
and room service is coming up. Maybe once every few
That
hours.
sounds
So it's
hey, that don't sound too bad. Hey, can I come over? You breathe on me? Maybe I can. Maybe I can lay up somewhere too.
I don't. You don't want to come in here. It's yeah. This is a
It's a lot.
quarantine zone.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a
Yeah.
lot of snot. That's a lot of snot you
Right.
got going over there. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, what are you doing to take? What should we? How are you gonna take care of this? Like,
Well, so here's the thing. I've been doing a lot of research online,
mhm.
because I like to get to the bottom of, what's really going on.
Yeah,
How can I, because, I don't think we've ever really solved this whole cold thing. There's just got to be a
no,
way to get around it.
no,
And I've been reading some things that, there's all this treatment with heat where, you got achy body, you use a heat
yeah,
pad, or,
heat
you
pad
try
or
to
something.
get in a bath or something, or a hot
Hmm.
shower to try to,
Yeah, some
get some of
salts and
the,
things.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, or go
yeah,
in a sauna.
yeah.
And, this just doesn't work. I mean, like,
No,
let's be honest, it's not
no,
working.
no.
So what I
Nobody's.
did though is I kind of thought, I think what you need to do is fight a cold with cold.
Ooh,
Um,
ooh. Now you're
yeah, and
talking.
a lot of the dads I know, I've been talking to a lot of the new dads I've met here, staying at the Westin
Yeah,
as well during in the morning and the continental breakfast.
get that breakfast. Yeah.
Just kind of talking about what you got to do, what you got to be doing now. Is a lot
Hmm.
of what our conversations are.
Yeah.
You got to be doing this, you got to be doing that. And one of the things that they say you got to be doing is a cold plunge every morning.
The cold plunges. Okay, I've heard of these. This is where you get like a bath, basically a big tub or a bath, and ice water, get
That's
that
right.
guy super
Yep.
cold, and the idea is you're getting in it, and the cold
Hmm.
water is helping with your muscles, relaxing
Oh
aches and
yeah.
pains, but it's
Yep.
also like, I mean, doing work with the blood and kind of the skin and the
Oh,
thickening, but like,
definitely the skin. Yeah, it's doing a
yeah,
lot with the skin and
making it
um
cold for one thing.
yeah, yeah, making it cold,
Yeah,
making those nipples hard, and it's
for sure.
which help. I mean, it's good. It's good to have hard nipples every. I mean, I think we take that for granted that nipples are meant to be hard, and that
Well,
rarely
that
are
yeah,
they.
that's the thing. Like, they're not hard enough. Like,
Right,
we're walking around with these kind of
right,
lifeless, flaccid nipples when they're
right.
supposed to be hard. They're
They're supposed to be
supposed to
hard.
be.
Human beings started out, out in nature,
Right,
and we didn't always have
right,
clothes, and we were
right,
walking around,
right.
full erect nipples at most times.
Absolutely.
So,
Well, and it
um,
was also like a challenge, like a power thing, right? Like, it was
right.
like you got to be head of the
Hmm.
tribe if you
Yep,
had the hardest nipple,
that's right.
and so it was a kind of like a contest or like a feat of strength, essentially, for
Yeah,
who had
it's
the
a
hardest
definitely a
nipples.
good mating sign too.
Oh,
How hard
oh,
are those
oh
nipples?
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
So
Well, and I think you're on the right track with the cold plunge, because this is something that I believe athletes have been doing for
that's right.
years,
Yeah,
right? After the game,
LeBron
before the game.
James has
Oh
been a real, innovator of this.
yeah.
You name it. Any athlete right now, after the game, they're getting in the big tub of ice.
Hmm.
But you don't have to be a professional athlete. This is something you could just have in your garage at home.
Really?
Yep, that's right. I have mine right now situated kind of back by the big air conditioning units at the West End.
Okay.
Um,
You got it. So yeah, I mean, there's no room in the hotel to do it. So yeah, that would make the most sense. We got
right.
running a big extension cord back there, or
Yeah. Yeah. I got it going back there. Get up every morning. I'm getting into that cold bath, and it's helping me a lot. I feel revitalized.
right.
I just wish I could stay in there all day. I think that would really.
But that's probably not good for you. You probably don't need to be in it all day. Maybe like what's the longest you can be in it right now, or what as cold as it gets?
Yeah, I can make it a good like 3 minutes right now
Okay.
before I kind of start going into a full panic mode, and just kind of,
Right.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die, and I sort of that's how I
Am I
get out of
already
it.
dead?
Yeah.
Have I already died? Like I don't know.
Right.
That's scary. That's scary. But still, you're just that experience, like you say. You're fighting cold with
Yeah.
cold. It's an experience, right? You're shocking the body into
Exactly.
feeling better. You're
Right.
giving it a scare
Yeah,
into where
I'm killing
it's
the virus with the cold,
right.
and I'm
Right.
scaring it. And so what I got here is you can find this online, but it's the Cold Pod Elite.
It's really nice.
Because I spare no expense. And
Right.
yeah, this thing it just comes in the mail. You just can put this thing together at home, and you just pump that water in. You can like freeze water bottles and throw
And
those
just
in
put
there
it
for the ice,
Ooh, nice.
which I've been doing
What?
with. I've been collecting all the Fiji waters around
Right.
the hotel and
There's a
sticking them
lot
in
of
the
them too.
yeah.
There's a lot of them too. Well, that's good too because then you're not wasting the ice. Because sometimes, it's
Right,
a
the
pain
ice
to
is
make
just going to
ice.
melt.
It's
Yeah,
gonna melt, and if you got them in the bottles, then it's reusable. Also, then you're gonna have a nice cold beverage to drink. Now it kind of looks like when the lid is on. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks like one of those big circular like footstools that you
oh,
could
like an ottoman.
like an ottoman that you can
Yeah,
store you can store your favorite
right, your
Afghan in.
blankets. Yeah,
Yes.
sure, it does. Yeah, it does look like that.
But
you know
there's different models and makes of this thing. Like you can get like they come in like some that look like tubs, some that look like barrels, some that look like ottomans. So there's
that's
all
right.
kinds
It's
of different.
really, yeah, your choice really how
Well,
you
to
want to
fit
do
in
it.
with the style of your home. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You can fit
right.
it to your home's specifications to where it's going to be a showpiece. Then everybody's going to come in and be like, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah. Oh, you're
look
doing
at
that? Oh,
you're doing a
cool.
huge where
Oh,
you have a
great.
huge ottoman." And you're like, no,
Yeah.
that's my cold.
Right. Where's the big couch?
Why are all these blankets in this cold?
Yeah,
Um,
that's after you stop using it. Then you move it
no,
inside
but
for
you're
the.
going to use yours for a
I
lot
no,
because you're
this
already
isn't.
feeling
This is
better.
part of my lifestyle
Yeah,
now, and I've
you've made
changed.
it part of your personality. I know. I
I
know.
really have, and it's not just me. I mean, there's lots of guys out there using this. You could find just countless
Right.
uh, reviews out there, but we're gonna check one out from the Wegner's
Oh,
family that we
great.
like to
Great.
check in with.
Yeah. I'd like to see what they're up to.
It's a little cold. Maybe I should have filled it up with summer water, not fall when it's
Is there
hitting
wait, is there a
the
difference
30s.
between summer water and fall water?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's that hose water, right? So.
Oh yeah, the delicious, delicious hose water.
And we got Scott here. I can only assume it's Scott Wegner, and he's on his patio, filling
Yeah.
this up. And he is surrounded by solar panels.
So
In the
Scott's got-
background, he's got
yeah.
a project going on here.
He's got something going on, and it involves at
a
least a dozen solar panels.
big project. One's
They're
just
not-
kind of on the ground there.
They're not currently installed, so they're just on the back of his deck, lining the back wall of his deck.
Right.
Can't wait to see what they end up being used
I mean,
for.
yeah, maybe it's just going to help power the
And
pump
it's
and the.
windy
Maybe.
out. Okay, I know. I'm hesitating here. All right,
He
This
doesn't
is-
want to get
yeah.
in because it's
our
too cold.
pockets.
Yeah, empty your pockets, Scott. Don't get in on your phone.
Yeah, it's cold water. I mean, this
It's
is
cold.
how I
Well, the
felt.
nice
It's
thing is
cold.
it's easy to step in.
Not
The
for
not
me.
nice thing is
Oh, and
not
you're
for
having
me.
trouble.
I
You're
went in
having
head first.
Oh no, Joe! You're supposed to step into it, buddy.
I know I couldn't
Gotta be go-
quite get it, and then I just kind of
Well-
fell. I fell in head. I went head
Well,
first.
And you're a big water bug. You see a big thing of water. Your
Yep.
first instinct is to dive right in, have a good
That's right.
time. But this
That's
is for
right.
medicine, buddy. This is for medicine.
That's right. I know it's not swimming. It's
It's not swimming.
yeah,
Cold.
Scott is
soaking.
having trouble though. Scott's having trouble.
Oh my word, it's cold. So I'm 5'9", 195 pounds.
Respect.
My feet and legs are now
Very
numb.
much respect. That's a good size
All right.
for a man right there.
It's a good size for a man.
Yep.
He's having trouble. He's
That's
really
the
has to.
Yeah.
It's
He's gonna.
scary.
Just do
It's
it,
scary.
right?
It's a big step. Am I going to become this kind of guy?
Whoa!
And he's in.
Exactly. Exactly.
in.
There's no going back. He's in.
Once you cross that threshold,
And look at his mind.
he's become
like his
very
mind,
quiet. Yeah, already.
and he's become serene, calm. I think this is the
Right.
purpose of it, right? Is it centers
Yeah.
you. It kind of when it's this cold, you don't have time to worry or think about
Right.
anything else. You're just worried about how cold it is, how hard the nips are getting, what's shriveling up. You know what I mean? Like you're just like, oh my gosh, it's one of those things. You get in it to get out of it, but to get out of it, you have to be into a better place, right? You know what I mean?
That's
so
right.
It's wild. It's wild. That's amazing, man.
I think we can all agree, that to your point, Tony, that Scott was annoying,
Mhm.
and he got into that. He got into that cold pod, and he became a different, like
He
a guy
became-
you could just shoot the breeze with.
Right,
Also, sit at a bar and no one has to
Mhm.
say anything.
right. We don't have to talk about it.
You just eating corn nuts and watching the
Mhm.
game.
Watching the game, but now, um, do you think that post cold plunge you'll be able to do one of them like where you jump in the ice water, like for the charities and stuff?
Oh,
think-
definitely. I think, I'm kind of evolving, honestly. I'm noticing,
Right.
in the winter months here, I'm finding myself now just going outside without a jacket.
Okay.
But it's been really hard to kind of shake the cold.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's usually by now I probably would have gotten through the cold,
Mhm.
and gotten over it. But I think that it's lingering, more because it's my
Touching pneumonia,
body,
buddy.
it's my body, really fighting it off, and sort of,
You look
y-
great. You look
thank you.
refreshed.
I do.
I
Yeah,
think, and
I
even
know,
talking
I
to
know.
you, like I say, you seem like you're doing better mental health wise. I mean,
I'm
this thing's got to be
sharper,
great
yeah.
for you're sharper as
It's
sharp as a
great.
tack.
It's great. Yeah.
And like I say, so it's only doing great things for you. Like I say, I can't wait to try one. I mean, I think from what you've shown at me and just I think this is a good product.
Yeah. I mean, this is definitely, if I had to, rate this product today,
Yeah.
this is definitely getting it good for me. I would definitely highly recommend this for anybody, looking to, kind of change their life and look
Mhm.
to become a different kind of guy. This
Right.
is a really quick way to do that.
To just become an entirely different person.
Yeah.
Who's I mean, just to be able to talk about this nonstop,
Uh-huh.
that'd be
I
great.
just anytime someone's even like, "Hey, do you want to? Can I go get you? Can I buy you a coffee or something?" Like you could go, "Oh no, I'm good. I don't drink coffee. What I do is I get in an ice bath every morning. That's all I need." I'm just running on old Mother Nature, just a ice bath and
You don't need anything anymore. You don't need
No.
anything. Hey, you want to go catch a movie this weekend?
no, I don't really seek those kind of thrills anymore or that kind of suspense. All I need to do is get my ice bath. That's plenty for me. That gets my adrenaline going. I'll tell you that much.
From the junk drawer and back of the closet, it's products of Dadget Past.
So almost as a special treat when you were sick, sometimes mom and dad used to bust out the old gray green sunbeam humidifier. And so this would come out usually when you had a hurty throat or maybe a little congested. Wasn't obviously for all types of illnesses or sicknesses, but sometimes, hey, not feeling so great.
Yep.
Dad would come in, he'd go in the closet, he'd get the box. This was a type of product that you kept the box.
You kept
for.
it in a box. Yeah.
You kept it in the box. And it's
Mint,
so you
got to keep it mint.
keep that puppy mint. And so it would come out and they'd load up the humidifier with water, set it next to your bed on the nightstand or maybe a little bit across the room, turn it on, and basically it would mix up that water in
Yeah.
little bubbly and the little mist would come out. All of a sudden you're breathing a little easier.
Yeah, that's
You're
right.
it's opening up the passages and like you're sleeping a whole lot better, not only because of the mist, but because that cool little bubbly bloop, bloop, bloop sound it would make and the low rumble of the motor inside. This was a staple in just about every household and was just a great medical
Yeah.
over the counter medical gadget. that you
Right.
could have in the house.
It's time to get it out. I mean, it's kind of like the dad's last resort here,
Right.
and any kind of crisis of kids coughing,
Yeah.
not sleeping well, snoring,
Mhm.
waking up in the night, and it's like I'm gonna get out that
I'm
humidifier
gonna get out the humidifier.
from the
Like kids,
basement.
kids are trying to
I
get
know
in bed with
exactly where it
you.
is because
Yeah,
it's in that box.
it's in the box. It's in the box that it came in. I didn't get rid of it, thank God.
Yep.
Just go right down and get it and plug it in because
A
yeah,
little Vicks vapor rub, a little,
the
you
the
know,
the Vicks humidifier duo
uh-huh.
unmatched,
Yeah.
absolutely unmatched.
I mean, why can't you just do that if you're not sick?
I mean, is there some reason not to? Is there a medical? Is it too? Is it possible to be too cleared up to to breathe too easily?
I
Like
mean, we
it,
got to be careful here. This gets in, yeah, you don't want to breathe in too much toxins.
right? That's a thing. Is it when
Yeah.
you're kind of congested or you
Check
got
your
some?
air quality before you do that.
Yes, that's why there's a filter there, and it's not just what I
Right.
mean. And it's not because if there needs something needs to get those toxins through there. And if we're using the Vicks and the humidifier all the time, then we're
Yeah.
sucking in poisons. We're sucking in
That's right.
all that. It's terrible. It's
Yeah.
terrible. But sounds really good to do.
Yeah. It's nice. It's a nice nostalgic thing,
Yeah.
do that, put on some Hanna-Barbera cartoons and,
Ooh.
take
Maybe a
me
little.
back, baby.
Maybe it got real. Maybe he had a real rough night. So mom said, "Hey, you can stay home today." And dad was like, "What the hell? Why? Never
Right.
mind." And he just leaves. He's got to go to work. He's pissed. So you get to get a little cartoon. Maybe get a little Prices Right. Maybe get a little Prices
Oh yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Get to see Bob Barker and the gang talk about products that you'll never get to see or do.
Yes, this is a true sick day companion here,
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
humidifier. It
Oh
kind
yeah.
of became your friend,
Mhm.
because it's
Well,
kind
it's
of
like
lonely, a
yeah.
sick day,
Mhm.
your dad or your mom is kind of coming in and out of the room every now
Yeah.
and then, and
Right.
this is your pal. It's that burbles
Yeah.
every
And
couple
and it
minutes.
and like if you can assign kind of a person, it was like this neat little robot friend that you got to have. And hey,
Right.
it was thankful to have you too because most time it's in its box in the basement. So
Right.
it was
Oh,
happy to be out.
I'm being used.
I'm being used. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be helpful. I
And I
can't
mean,
wait to be.
and people are still really enjoying this
Oh yeah, for
product. I mean,
sure.
it's still, you can find these in mint condition
Oh,
in
oh
most
yeah.
basements right now
Mhm.
across the country. And
Absolutely.
we have a nice review here. It's a 1980s humidifier. It's a Sunbeam variety,
Ooh,
which
great
I think
brand.
I'm
Great
pretty
brand.
sure is what.
Cadillac. Yeah.
Okay, what I have here is a Sunbeam humidifier.
We're doing this
It's a pretty old
outside.
He's,
one.
he's out
We
of
are, yeah.
doors.
If you hear that wind, we are outside
He's
doing
doing
this
it
video.
in a yard of some
I
kind.
believe
So
it's from the 80s. Yes, it is. Here you see.
I
oh wow.
believe it. Yes, it is from the
84.
80s.
1984. Hey, made in Chicago, Illinois. How about that?
And I believe
Huh.
that's his
I'll be
Korea.
darned. Oh,
Oh, okay.
This is what it says on there.
it's
So
incorporated.
he's showing us the
Chicago.
box. He's. I mean, the
Yeah.
box is
I'm gonna
also
go
in
ahead and
mint
show the
condition. This thing
box.
was stored.
Everything
Some
the
dad
box
needs to be
says
proud of himself because he
before
really stored this
I show
well.
the actual humidifier.
Oh yeah.
There's the back of it.
The
It's got
picture of
water
the
damage.
humidifier is presented with a nice house plant, which
It's
I
got
think
a
really,
fern. It's got
yeah.
some sort of fern behind it, which that was big in the 80s. Is the house plants, and so like
and we're
I think
back
maybe
now. We're back.
we're
House plants are
back.
back.
House plants are back. House plants, nature's humidifier. You know what I mean? If you think
Yeah.
about it.
To the box, though.
That's right.
This shows all the different components
Intake
of it.
base, the water flow
yeah.
valve, the see-through
Convenient
water
carrying
reservoir.
handle.
I mean, the water
And here's
reservoir
some picture instructions.
Okay.
maintains room
Shows you
humidity
fill
at a
it up with
comfort
water.
level.
You turn it on,
Those knobs were like
and you can aim it to
I mean, you
anywhere.
can
old
crank it up.
television dials. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, you
and
can
you
go all
could
the
crank
way.
it up, get it going real good. Get it going real
This is what
good.
the top of it says.
Okay.
Just excuse that
He's-
water damage.
Well, we're really, examining the box here.
The box looks great. The box looks great. But this is how important they were to the house, though. You know what I mean? Because you had to take care of it because it was really, like I say, when you were sick, it was the thing that could fix you, could cure all.
right. And we also have people kind of walking down memory lane with this, not just from the Sunbeam variety, but also the DeVilbiss humidifier,
DeVilbiss.
which
Okay,
I'm
DeVilbiss.
not familiar with this.
I don't
one,
know DeVilbiss as much as Sunbeam, yeah, but
but it looks pretty cool.
it looks sweet.
Hello, YouTube. I figured I'd do a series on vintage appliances, just for the heck of it.
Just for the
I'm
heck
glad
of
you
it.
did.
So we're gonna
Thank
start.
God you
well,
did, buddy.
first we started with those heaters, but
Oh,
Now-
that's, see, now
previous
that's
video.
good. Yeah, he corrected himself there.
Yeah.
That was
That's a
good. He
pre-
caught himself.
He caught himself. He's doing it on the dining room table. Beautiful tablecloth.
Yep.
Table is full of
Stuff.
stuff, just stuff everywhere. He's got some glasses, got some plates, got some a beautiful box package of cherry tomatoes ready
Yep.
to eat.
It's a big old thing of garlic powder, industrial size
I
garlic
mean,
powder.
this is what YouTube was, guys. Is we would find a thing and then just turn on a camera and start shooting it.
That's
and then
right. I don't
doing
want to
something
clean
else.
this up. Why am I presenting this?
now we're gonna
Who
do
cares?
a humidifier. This is a Devil Bliss
Oh,
Okay.
Devil
from
Bliss.
1980,
Bliss.
so it's as old as
Oh,
me.
I said DeVille
Who's
Bliss.
the DeVilbiss? But
It's
I guess
Devil,
Devil Bliss.
Devil Bliss.
I don't know if I.
Oh
I don't know
my
if I like.
gosh.
I don't know if I like
I
Devil
don't know if
Bliss.
I don't like that.
There's
at
nothing
all.
blissful about the devil, in my opinion. But
That's
that's
a
just
mess.
my.
This is a what kind of product is this?
It's
Devil
And-
Bliss.
Devil Bliss.
Oh, some bills. Saw some bills in the
Got-
background.
Got some
Was
bills.
Made
Oh,
Not prepared.
in USA,
winging it.
Somerset,
Focus.
Pennsylvania,
So blurry. I can't read anything on that.
and you can kind of.
Once again, guys, if you're doing a YouTube video, maybe do some
the
prep
reason I
work.
know it's from 1980 is because I took the motor to clean it, and I noticed
Okay.
it had a date right on it.
Okay.
Oh, nice. That's great.
Okay. He's
Good
he's
detective
able to
work
do
there.
maintenance on it. He's doing keep up on
That's
it.
right. Yeah, these are the great things about these products too. Back then, is you could
Oh,
you could
yeah.
get in there and tinker.
Get in there and tinker around, soup it
That's
up.
right.
Maybe
Yep.
and maybe add a second motor so then it does even more humidifying.
Right.
Like I said, I used to remember having a great time with this thing because of the way it sounded and the little mist that would
Oh,
come
yeah.
out. Put your face right up on it. Let that.
Should we hear
shoot in
some
your
of that
face.
sound? We have.
Oh, yeah,
some-
sure. Let's
I
hear
mean, because
some,
this is also. It seems that people use this to fall asleep.
Yeah.
This has really
some
had an
gentle
effect.
noises. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Joe, wake Joe. Gotta wake up, buddy. We gotta finish the show.
Huh?
We gotta finish. But this is it. This is what sickness. This is
Yeah.
what having a cold and being congested and being sick sounded like back in the day. And it's all thanks to the great gadget of the humidifier.
That's right.
This was awesome. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go on eBay, see if I can find. I don't want any of the new ones. They look too fancy.
They do. No, you got to get an old school one. You got to get one that's nice and brown. I mean, that's what you're going to want to
think
make
that's
sure you
part of
have.
it. Part of it was the color.
Some of that nice, safe brown plastic that
And I
we all
think-
used to have.
That must have been why our dad had to keep the box, was because it
Yeah.
was so ugly. You couldn't
Right.
just leave it out. You had to put it
It
back
would
in the
just
box.
blend in with all your crap. Yeah.
Exactly. We hope we've made the tech landscape a little bit easier to navigate for you and your dad. We'd love to hear from you and your feedback on the tech we cover today. If you have a Dadget you think dads would love, send us an email at dadgetspodcast@gmail.com. We rate products, but you can rate us on Apple, Spotify, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. You've been listening to Joe and Tony. This has been Dadgets. Talk to you next time.